Chosen ones. What I am about to share may surprise or even shock you. If you are watching this video right now, it's not by coincidence. God has orchestrated this moment because something transformative is happening in your life. You are shifting from being controlled by darkness to taking authority over it, yes. Even controlling the demons that once haunted you. The forces that seemed overwhelming before are now bowing to the power within you. This is more than a mindset shift, it is a profound spiritual transformation. An awakening of divine authority that resides in you. Take a moment to reflect on this, as a chosen one. You are stepping into a new season of power. Before we dive deeper, I encourage you to pause this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment with the number 11. In the Bible, 11 often represents transition and divine alignment. By taking this simple step, you're signaling your readiness to embrace the truths ahead. If you are truly chosen, you'll watch this message until the end. Because deep down, your spirit recognizes the life-changing revelation it contains. Let's begin. Every person has their own demons, forces that whisper doubt, fear, and insecurity into their minds. These demons are the anxieties that paralyze your spirit, the insecurities that make you question your worth, and the shadows that cloud your joy. They are not merely external forces, they are internal lies that seek to derail your purpose. But here's the truth, as a chosen one, you are not defined by these demons. In fact, you hold the power to control them, transforming what was once a source of despair into a platform for your greatest strength. Think of the story of Jesus in the wilderness, Matthew 4 verses 1 to 11. Satan tempted him, whispering lies and distortions, attempting to shake his resolve. But Jesus stood firm, countering each lie with the Word of God. His example teaches us that victory over darkness begins in the mind and is secured through truth. Like Jesus, you are not battling demons with brute force but with divine authority. You don't just resist the lies, they become stepping stones that elevate you to your higher calling. The power to control your demons lies in your response to them. You can allow their whispers to consume you, or you can stand tall, confront them, and transform their energy into fuel for your rise. By doing this, you take what was meant to harm you and turn it into a tool for growth. This isn't about denying their existence but about mastering their influence. When you face your fears and doubts head-on, you strip them of their power. What was once a source of weakness becomes a testimony of your strength. Let me share a story that illustrates this truth. A man named David, small in stature but mighty in faith, stood against the giant Goliath, 1 Samuel 17. The entire Israelite army trembled in fear. But David didn't see Goliath as an insurmountable foe. Instead, he declared, "The battle is the Lord's." Armed with only a sling and his faith, David faced the giant and triumphed. Like David, you may feel small against the giants in your life, your doubts, insecurities, and fears. But remember, your strength doesn't come from your size or resources, it comes from the God who fights with you and for you. Inside of you is a force greater than any darkness you face. The battle isn't always against what you can see, it's against the forces that try to take root in your mind and heart. Ephesians 6 verse 12 reminds us, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms." Once you recognize this truth, you begin to understand the battlefield and the tools God has given you to prevail. Consider the story of Peter walking on water, Matthew 14 verses 28 to 31. As long as Peter kept his eyes on Jesus, He defied the natural laws and walked above the waves. But the moment he looked at the storm around him, fear crept in. And he began to sink. Like Peter. The key to controlling your demons lies in where you focus your attention. When you fix your eyes on God's promises and trust in His strength, the storm loses its power over you. This spiritual transformation doesn't mean the whispers will disappear entirely. But it does mean they will no longer define you. You begin to see them for what they truly are: noise, distractions, and attempts to pull you away from your divine mission. With God's strength, you can silence the lies and claim the truth of who you are: chosen, empowered, and victorious. As you step into this authority, your power will grow in ways that leave you speechless. The Bible declares in Luke 10 verse 19, "I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy, nothing will harm you." This promise isn't just for biblical heroes, it's for you. When you stand in faith, you wield a power that commands the forces of darkness to flee. Your journey isn't just about personal triumph. It's about becoming a beacon for others who are still struggling with their own shadows. Each time you rise, you pave the way for someone else to see that victory is possible. Your testimony becomes a light that guides others out of their own darkness. Reflect on this: how will you use your newfound strength? Will you let it empower you to rise, to lead, and to shine in the places that need light the most? This is your moment to step into the fullness of your calling. The demons that once sought to control you are now tools for your transformation. The doubts that once held you back are now stepping stones for your growth. And the fears that tried to silence you are now the fuel for your voice. As you continue this journey, remember that you are never alone. God walks with you. His Spirit strengthens you. And His promises sustain you. Take heart, chosen one. For the battle is already won. Your task is to walk in the victory that has been secured for you, wielding the divine authority that is your birthright. This is your time to rise, to control the forces that once sought to control you, and to walk boldly in the purpose God has prepared for you. Let your light shine. Let your voice be heard. And let your faith move mountains. This is who you were always meant to be. Chosen ones. Have you ever felt an invisible force holding you back? A weight pressing on your spirit that you couldn't quite name? These are the unseen chains. The silent demons working behind the scenes. Feeding on your doubts, fears, and unresolved pain. They thrive in the shadows, manipulating your reality and convincing you of your own helplessness. These forces don't care about surface-level struggles, they aim straight for your core. They attack your confidence, distort your relationships, and try to obscure the truth of who you are: a child of God, chosen and victorious. The battle against these forces may seem overwhelming, but the truth is they are powerless against you when you stand firm in your truth. Have you ever felt their presence? The inexplicable heaviness. The sudden resistance when you try to move forward. Or the feeling of being drained after moments of uncertainty. These are their tactics. Their strategy is to keep you trapped in confusion, making you question your every step. But once you recognize their schemes, their power begins to fade. The light of awareness exposes their lies, and they can no longer operate in the shadows. This is the moment you take back your power. Demons are not here to be feared, they are here to be conquered. Each challenge they present, each setback they orchestrate, is not a defeat, it is an opportunity for you to rise. The Bible reminds us in James 1 verses 2 to 4 to consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. These trials are not meant to destroy you, they are designed to strengthen you. refining your spirit like gold in a fire. Think back to the moments when fear whispered lies into your heart, telling you that you weren't enough or that you couldn't overcome. And yet, here you are, standing stronger than before. You've conquered obstacles that would have seemed insurmountable to others. The very demons that sought to break you have become the forces that forged your resilience. Remember the story of David, who faced the giant Goliath with nothing but a sling, a stone, and his faith, 1 Samuel 17. He didn't see Goliath as undefeatable, he saw him as an opportunity to demonstrate God's power. Just like David, your struggles are not the end, they are the proving ground for your strength. When the demons come knocking, don't run or hide. Step boldly into the light and watch them retreat. You are not here to bow down to fear or despair, you are here to take charge. The moment you realize your potential is the moment you understand that no force, not even the darkest ones, can hold you back. God has equipped you with everything you need to overcome. Philippians 4 verse 13 assures us, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is your truth, your foundation, and your weapon against the forces of darkness. There is something transformative about struggle. It's the fire that shapes you into something greater, the pressure that turns coal into diamonds. Each hardship you endure is a tool God uses to refine and prepare you. Every storm that comes your way is not an accident, it is tailored to unlock the strength and power within you. Think of the story of Joseph, whose brothers sold him into slavery, believing they had ended his dreams. But through every trial, Joseph rose, and God used him to save an entire nation. Genesis 50 verse 20. Your struggles, too, are part of a divine plan, meant to elevate you to your purpose. When you encounter setbacks, don't see them as defeats. Instead, view them as lessons and opportunities to grow. Each challenge is a stepping stone, and every time you rise above, you transform your pain into power. Picture this: one day, you'll stand tall, looking down at the very demons that once seemed insurmountable, now powerless against the strength you've cultivated. This is your journey, not to avoid the storms, but to rise through them. Every demon that comes your way tests your resolve. It pushes you to your limits, challenges your beliefs, and questions your strength. But it is in these moments of testing that your resilience is revealed. Remember the words of Isaiah 40 verse 31, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles, they will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." The weight of the world may press on you, but it will not break you. Instead, it will mold you into the unshakable person you were always meant to be. Let me share a story. A young woman named Anna faced immense challenges. From losing her job to enduring the betrayal of those closest to her. She felt the weight of despair closing in. But instead of succumbing, she turned to God, praying for strength. Over time, she began to see her trials as stepping stones. Each challenge revealed a new layer of resilience. And soon, Anna started a business that not only restored her livelihood but also helped countless others. Like Anna, your struggles are not the end of the story. They are the beginning of a testimony that will inspire and uplift others. The weight of these trials is not meant to crush you, it is meant to transform you. Each time you choose to rise, you defy the forces that seek to hold you down. The pressure you face is not a curse, it is a blessing in disguise, molding you into the diamond you were always meant to be. As Romans 8 verse 37 reminds us, "In all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." You are not merely surviving, you are thriving, conquering, and stepping into your divine purpose. This transformation doesn't mean the battle is over, But it does mean you're no longer fighting alone. God walks with you, His Spirit empowering you every step of the way. When the storms rage and the shadows threaten to overwhelm, remember that His strength is your refuge. Take heart in knowing that you are not defined by your struggles but by the victories you achieve through them. Chosen one. Rise above the whispers of doubt and the chains of fear. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are stronger than any force that seeks to hold you back. Your struggles have shaped you. Your resilience has defined you. And your faith has carried you. This is your moment to shine, to conquer, and to walk boldly in the purpose God has prepared for you. Let your light break through the darkness. And let your story be a testament to the unshakable power within. Your resilience is like steel forged in the fire of your battles. Each time you rise again, you strengthen your resolve and prove that nothing, no demon, no darkness, can ever break you. This is your reminder, you are built for this. The weight of the challenges you face exists not to crush you but to reveal the unshakable strength within. Your spirit cannot be broken, for it was never meant to be. Inside of you lies an extraordinary power, an energy that has been waiting to awaken. And that moment is now. You are a chosen one. Your inner strength is limitless. It has always been there, quietly simmering, waiting for the right moment to rise. The trials you face are not barriers, they are invitations to step into your full potential. Think of the times you felt a surge of unstoppable energy, a drive to keep moving forward despite overwhelming odds. That's the power of your inner strength, calling you to rise. Chosen ones are not defeated, they are simply awakened at the right time. And now is your moment. Awakening this strength doesn't happen by accident, it requires action, self-belief, and courage. But once you tap into it, nothing can stop you. You are a force to be reckoned with, capable of achieving the extraordinary. The demons that once tormented you are already retreating. They never stood a chance against the divine power inside of you. The battle you face isn't just physical, it's spiritual. It's a clash of energies, a contest of wills. These dark forces want to break your spirit, but they underestimate the depth of your resilience. They don't realize that your strength isn't just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, and mental. You are a warrior in every sense of the word. Every day, you face these forces, whether in the form of self-doubt, anxiety, or external obstacles. But here's the truth, you are not fighting alone. Your spirit is guided by a force far greater than these fleeting struggles. The darkness may try to surround you, but the light within you will always shine brighter. Remember the words of John 1 verse 5, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Your battle is not one of brute strength but one of inner power, overcoming the voices that tell you to give up. By understanding the nature of the forces you face, you can dismantle them. Their power over you exists only if you allow it. Let me share a story to illustrate this truth. In the Bible, Elijah faced overwhelming odds on Mount Carmel. Standing against the prophets of Baal, he called upon God, and fire descended from heaven, consuming the offering and proving the one true power of God. 1 Kings 18 verses 36 to 39. Like Elijah, you have access to a divine strength that can silence any opposition. You are the light, and it's time to shine through every challenge. Each struggle is an opportunity to turn the tables. The demons that once had control over your life are now at your mercy. Every setback, every moment of doubt, served one purpose, to awaken the power that has always been within you. Now that you know your worth, the tables have turned. The demons no longer control you, you control them. The way you respond to challenges has shifted. You no longer shrink in fear. Instead, you stand tall. Face your demons. And show them who is in charge. They can no longer manipulate your mind or spirit because you've learned to master the battle. You are no longer a puppet pulled by unseen strings, you are the one pulling the strings now. When you realize this, the demons lose their grip. They cannot dictate your life any longer. Your voice is your greatest weapon. It is the manifestation of your truth, your spirit, and your power. The demons know this, which is why they work so hard to silence you. But now, you are reclaiming what is rightfully yours. Your voice is no longer an instrument of fear or silence, it is a force of light. A source of strength that will echo through the world. When you speak with power. Your words have the ability to shape reality, inspire others, and command the world around you. Think of Moses, who doubted his ability to lead because of his stutter. But God reminded him, "I will be with your mouth and teach you what you shall speak," Exodus 4 verse 12. Just as Moses found his voice to lead his people out of bondage, you too are finding your voice to lead yourself and others into freedom. Never let anyone make you feel small or insignificant. Your voice carries weight. And now, you are standing fully in your power. The silence the demons imposed on you is over. It's time to speak your truth and let the world hear what you have to say. Fear has always been the enemy's tool, keeping you confined in chains of doubt and hesitation. But fear is a liar. It tries to convince you that you're not strong enough, not worthy, not capable. Yet, every time you choose to rise, you prove fear wrong. You've conquered obstacles that others might have seen as insurmountable. And you've emerged stronger each time. There's a transformative power in struggle. Each hardship you face is a tool God uses to prepare you for what lies ahead. The pressure you feel is not meant to crush you but to refine you. It's the same pressure that turns coal into diamonds. Romans 5 verses 3 to 4 reminds us. We also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, character, and character, hope. Your struggles are creating something extraordinary within you, a strength and resilience that cannot be shaken. As you embrace this power, remember that you are not alone. God walks with you, guiding and empowering you every step of the way. His light within you is a beacon, not just for yourself but for those around you. Your journey is not merely personal, it is a testimony that inspires others to rise. Each word you speak, each step you take, becomes a declaration of the victory already won for you. So, chosen one, rise. Face the challenges. Speak your truth. And step into your destiny. You are not defined by the battles you face, you are defined by the victories you claim. Let your voice be heard. Let your light shine. And let your faith move mountains. This is your time to step fully into the power and purpose God has placed within you. Hesitation and doubt can feel like chains, binding you to a life of fear and uncertainty. But those chains are not real, they are illusions designed to keep you from stepping into your greatness. When you look at them, they may appear insurmountable. But once you face them, you'll realize they hold no power over you. Breaking free from fear is the key to unlocking your full potential. Fear exists only in the shadow of uncertainty. But when you trust in your strength and the divine power within you, fear loses its grip entirely. You were never meant to live in fear. You were meant to walk in confidence, to rise above challenges, and to embrace the fullness of your potential. Each step you take in breaking free from fear is a victory. Each moment of courage you show is a declaration that you are no longer a prisoner of doubt. The chains are falling away. And you are stepping into the freedom that has always been yours. Consider the words of Isaiah 41 verse 10, "Fear not. For I am with you, be not dismayed. For I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This promise is your foundation as you rise. For too long, you may have been taught to see yourself as a victim of circumstance. Perhaps you felt helpless, as though life was happening to you rather than for you. But here's the truth: you are not a victim, you are a victor. The challenges you face are not signs of weakness, they are evidence of your strength. The very fact that you've endured and risen again speaks to the resilience and power within you. It's time to stop playing small. You have the ability to rewrite your story, to reclaim your narrative, and to step fully into the greatness that has always been yours. You are no longer defined by the struggles you faced but by how you rise from them. Every victory you achieve is a testament to your courage, resilience, and unwavering belief in yourself. From this moment forward, own your journey. You have walked through the fire and emerged stronger. You are the hero of your story. And the world is waiting to see the greatness you will create. Remember the story of Joseph in the Bible. Though his brothers sold him into slavery and he faced trials at every turn, God used those very challenges to elevate him to a position of influence and purpose. Genesis 50 verse 20. Like Joseph, your trials are preparing you for a destiny greater than you can imagine. Inside of you lies limitless potential. You have the power to command your reality. The universe responds to your intentions and the energy you put out into the world. Now that you've awakened to your true power, there is nothing holding you back from creating the life you've always dreamed of. This potential has always been there, waiting for you to embrace it. Now is the time. With every decision, every step you take, you are carving your path toward greatness. You were not born to follow, you were born to lead, to create, and to shape the world around you. The moment you realize your power is the moment everything changes. You are the creator of your own fate. And the universe is ready to respond to the strength you now wield. This battle is not just physical, it is spiritual. The demons you face are not merely external forces but internal struggles, fighting for control of your soul. The spiritual war you are engaged in is a battle for your essence, your truth, and your connection to the divine. Yet you are not fighting alone. God walks beside you, guiding and empowering you every step of the way. Every trial, every challenge, is a battle for your soul. The forces of darkness want to keep you disconnected from your true purpose. They aim to drown your spirit in fear, doubt, and uncertainty. But you are stronger than they realize. The Bible declares in Romans 8 verse 37, "In all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." This is your truth. The demons that once seemed invincible are now trembling because you are awakening to your true power. The war is already won. And it's time for you to take your rightful position as a spiritual warrior. This is your moment. You have faced the darkness, conquered your fears, and reclaimed your power. You are no longer merely surviving, you are thriving. The world is waiting for you to step into your role as a chosen one, to share your light and strength with those who need it most. Embrace your destiny. You were never meant to be ordinary. You were born to be extraordinary, a beacon of hope, a force of nature, and a testament to the power of resilience. The demons you once feared are now powerless, fading into distant memories. They can no longer hold sway over you because you found the strength to rise. Step into your greatness. Chosen one. The world needs you now more than ever. You've always known there was something fierce inside of you, a warrior spirit, patiently waiting to emerge. For too long, You've held back, hesitated, and doubted. But now is the time to unleash that warrior within. You are not just here to survive, you are here to conquer, to thrive, and to rise above every challenge that dares to stand in your way. Life will continue to bring obstacles. But you, the warrior, are ready. Every battle, every struggle, every fight is a chance to sharpen your skills and grow stronger. The demons may come, but you are prepared. Like David standing before Goliath, you are equipped with the faith and courage to face any giant. 1 Samuel 17 verses 45 to 47. Your strength does not come from your circumstances, it comes from the God who has called you by name. The world is waiting to witness the fullness of your potential. Every moment of hesitation you've overcome, every fear you faced, has been leading to this point. Now is the time to rise, to lead, and to let your light shine for all to see. Jesus reminded us in Matthew 5 verses 14 to 16. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Your journey is not just about personal triumph, it is about inspiring others to find their own light and strength. So rise, chosen one. Break the chains of fear and doubt. Step into your greatness with confidence, knowing that you are equipped for the journey ahead. The battle may be fierce, but the victory is yours. The world needs your light, and you are ready to answer the call. This is your time. When challenges come, you will meet them with the unshakable resolve of someone who knows their true power. And when the storm passes, you will be standing tall, victorious, and more prepared than ever for the battles ahead. Do not let fear convince you that you are weak. Your strength lies in your ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity, to keep moving forward when others might quit. Warriors do not bow to fear, they charge forward, each step bringing them closer to victory. This is your moment to embrace the warrior within and take control of your destiny. In every challenge, you are learning, growing, and becoming more than you ever thought possible. The fight is not against the world around you, it is for your soul, your future, and your peace. You fight not out of hatred for what stands in your way but out of love for what lies ahead. Think of the Apostle Paul's words in 2 Timothy 4 verse 7, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Like Paul, your journey is one of perseverance, fueled by faith and purpose. Self-doubt is among the most dangerous demons you will ever face. It creeps in quietly, insidiously, making you question everything, your abilities, your worth, and your place in the world. But here's the truth, you are enough. The lies of doubt are merely whispers in the wind. They feel real when you are caught in their grip, but they hold no true power. It is time to break those chains and silence the voice that tells you you're not capable of greatness. Think back to all the times you overcame despite your doubts. Every success, every moment you pushed through fear, was proof that you are more than capable. Self-doubt may always whisper in the background, trying to question your steps. But the more you rise, the quieter it becomes. Like the Israelites who doubted they could enter the promised land but ultimately found their courage through faith in God, Numbers 14. You too can conquer doubt by trusting in the promises of your Creator. Self-doubt only has power when you allow it. By trusting your abilities, leaning into your strengths, and embracing your worth, you strip self-doubt of its hold on you. You are more than capable of achieving everything you desire. The demons of doubt are only as powerful as the weight you give them. When you choose to believe in yourself, you sever their grip on your soul. Remember Psalm 139 verse 14, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You are a masterpiece, created with intention and purpose. Own this truth. Embrace it. And move forward with the confidence that you are deserving of success and joy. On your journey, you've carried much, memories, emotions, people, and habits. Some of these have served you well, but others have weighed you down. Now is the time to release what no longer serves your highest purpose. Holding on to the past, to resentment or guilt, keeps you tethered to a version of yourself you no longer need to be. Letting go is not a loss, it is a liberation. When you release the things that bind you, you create space for new blessings, opportunities, and growth. There is immense power in release. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you free yourself to soar to new heights. Picture the story of Joseph, who released the bitterness of his brother's betrayal and rose to save a nation, Genesis 50 verse 20. His forgiveness did not erase the past, but it freed him to step fully into his purpose. Similarly, by letting go of the weight of old pain and unhelpful habits, you step into the person you were always meant to be. Releasing the past is not about denying its impact, it's about choosing not to let it define you. Imagine your life as a garden. How can new seeds of abundance grow if the soil is cluttered with weeds of regret and resentment? Letting go is how you prepare fertile ground for the future. Isaiah 43 verses 18 to 19 offers this wisdom: forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it? God is calling you forward, away from the burdens that no longer serve you. As you release, you'll find that freedom comes in unexpected ways. You may notice clarity replacing confusion, peace taking the place of turmoil, and a lightness in your spirit that you haven't felt in years. This is the power of stepping into the present and embracing the possibilities ahead. Every release is a declaration of trust in yourself, in the process, and in God's plan for your life. But releasing is not just about letting go, it's about embracing what lies ahead. The universe responds to your energy. And as you let go of the past, you open yourself to the abundance that awaits. This is the time to take control of your journey, to command your destiny with intention and courage. The moment you truly realize your power is the moment everything changes. You are not here to merely exist, you are here to lead, to create, and to thrive. Remember the story of Peter walking on water, Matthew 14 verses 29 to 31. As long as his focus remained on Jesus, he defied the storm and walked above the waves. But when he looked at the chaos around him, fear caused him to sink. Like Peter, you are called to keep your eyes on what lies ahead, not on the fear or doubt that tries to pull you down. Focus on your goals, your potential, and the divine purpose guiding you forward. This journey is not just about you. Your victories inspire others to believe in their own strength. Each time you rise, you light a path for those still struggling in the darkness. Your courage becomes their hope, your resilience their example. Jesus said in Matthew 5 verse 16, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." As you overcome, you fulfill not only your purpose but also a higher calling to uplift and guide those around you. So rise, chosen one. Break free from the illusions of fear and doubt. Let go of the past that weighs you down. Embrace your warrior spirit and take command of your destiny. The battle is not against the world but for your soul, your peace, and your future. Step forward with confidence, knowing that the storms will pass and you will stand tall, stronger and more radiant than ever. You were never meant to be ordinary. You are a beacon of hope, a testament to resilience, and a reflection of divine purpose. The world is waiting for you to step fully into your light. This is your time. Releasing the weight of the past opens a doorway to a future brimming with possibilities. Whether it's letting go of a toxic relationship, a limiting belief, or a painful memory, the act of release liberates you to embrace your full potential. You are not meant to carry the burdens of yesterday. Often, we cling to what we know out of fear of the unknown or fear of change. But the truth is, the unknown is where promise resides, far greater than the past could ever offer. By releasing your attachment to comfort, you invite growth and transformation into your life. Your destiny is waiting for you to claim it. And letting go is not a sign of weakness but of remarkable strength. It takes courage to release what no longer serves you. But in doing so, you unlock the door to a vibrant future. Embrace the freedom that comes with shedding the past. And allow yourself to feel the immense power of new beginnings. This is your time. Your moment to write the next chapter of your life with confidence and faith. There's an undeniable beauty in rising after a fall. The ashes of your struggles are not your end, they are your beginning. Life's challenges are opportunities for rebirth, where the old version of yourself is stripped away, revealing a stronger, more resilient you. Through the fire of trials and tribulations, you uncover your true strength. Even when you felt broken or believed recovery was impossible, you emerged with courage. Each scar you bear is a testament to your strength. And each setback is proof of your ability to rise again. You are not defined by your falls but by the resilience and determination with which you rise. From the ashes, you don't merely return to where you were, you transform, evolve, and step into a greater version of yourself. The mistakes and pains of the past were never meant to break you, they were meant to refine you, to make you gold. Now, as you embrace your rebirth, recognize that you are no longer confined by your past but are flourishing, drawing strength and wisdom from what you've endured. This is your time to rise and claim your place in the world. Your existence is not accidental, it is purposeful. You are here to build something lasting, a legacy that will endure beyond your time. Every step you take and every decision you make contributes to the future you desire or keeps you tethered to the present. Greatness is built brick by brick, with patience, dedication, and persistence. The struggles you face are not what define you, rather, it's your ability to rise above them and create something extraordinary. Your legacy isn't about fame or material wealth, it's about the lives you touch, the hearts you inspire, and the strength you instill in others. Today, you are planting seeds that will bloom for generations, shaping a future of hope and possibility. Reflect on what you want to leave behind. What will you be remembered for? Every step you take brings you closer to creating a legacy that transcends time. Remember, strength isn't about being invincible, it's about having the courage to embrace your humanity, to acknowledge your flaws, and to grow from them. In vulnerability lies true power. Society often teaches us to conceal our weaknesses and present only our strongest selves. But it is through vulnerability that we connect deeply with others. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you give others the courage to do the same. In this shared space of authenticity, healing and growth take root. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is a gateway to profound strength. Think back to moments when you let down your guard and shared your truth. Those raw, honest experiences revealed your resilience and your ability to move forward. By embracing your humanity and sharing your journey, you create deeper bonds and inspire others to find their own strength. Your story, with its trials and triumphs, becomes a beacon of hope for those seeking to rise. Let your openness light the way for others, showing them that true strength lies in authenticity and the courage to keep moving forward. Realize that you are enough just as you are. Embracing your vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a profound act of courage that opens the door to true healing and personal growth. When you accept yourself, flaws and all, you grant yourself the grace to fail, the freedom to learn, and the courage to rise stronger. Your worth is not defined by your imperfections but by your ability to confront them, learn from them, and rise above them. Success is not about giant leaps, it's about small, consistent, intentional steps. Every day that you move even slightly closer to your goal is a victory. It's the accumulation of these small steps that leads to extraordinary results. There will be days when progress feels like a slow crawl, when the path ahead seems impossibly long, and the end appears out of reach. In these moments, remind yourself that consistency is the key. Even when you feel like giving up, take another step. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who do not lies in their ability to persevere through the challenges. The great figures in history didn't wait for perfect circumstances, they showed up every day, doing the work. No matter how small or insignificant it seemed. The road to greatness isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Each day presents an opportunity to build momentum. And with each action, you edge closer to a future where you are unstoppable. Failure is not the end, it's a beginning. A turning point that offers you the chance to write a new chapter. The fear of failure can hold you hostage, convincing you that you're not good enough and keeping you from pursuing your dreams. But failure is one of life's greatest teachers. It is through failure that you learn, grow, and gain the strength to rise higher. Shift your mindset to see failure not as a defeat but as a stepping stone toward success. Every stumble, every setback, is an opportunity to refine your path, build resilience, and discover new strategies. Think about those who have achieved monumental success. Every one of them has experienced failure, often multiple times. What sets them apart is their refusal to give up. They learned, adapted, and kept moving forward. Imagine a life without the fear of failure. How many risks would you take? How many dreams would you chase? When you stop seeing failure as something to fear and instead view it as a lesson, you free yourself to explore your full potential. Failure doesn't define you, how you respond to it does. The lessons you gain from setbacks are invaluable, shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable individual. Gratitude is more than just a fleeting feeling, it's a transformative force that opens the floodgates to abundance. When you practice gratitude, you shift your mindset from scarcity to possibility, from lack to plenty. It changes how you see the world, helping you uncover the blessings hidden even in challenging times. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you activate a mindset of abundance. This perspective allows ordinary moments to become extraordinary, unveiling opportunities and bringing joy and success into your life. Life will always present areas where improvement is possible. But gratitude teaches you to appreciate what's already good, even if it isn't perfect. When you practice gratitude, you unlock a wellspring of abundance that touches every area of your life. This practice doesn't just apply to big, life-altering moments, it's also found in the smallest, simplest things. Each moment of gratitude magnifies your capacity to receive more blessings. Take a moment today to reflect on what you're thankful for. By doing so, you'll find your life shifting in ways you never imagined possible. Life's journey isn't always smooth sailing. There will be storms, unexpected, overwhelming, and chaotic. These storms are not meant to destroy you, they are meant to transform you. Within the turbulence and struggle lies the opportunity to discover your inner strength. Embrace the storm, for it carries the power to shape your future. In the eye of the storm, it may feel like everything is falling apart, leaving you vulnerable and lost. But remember, the storm will pass. And when it does, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The chaos you face today is not your undoing, it's the catalyst for growth and transformation. Think of the natural forces like storms and wildfires. They tear down, but they also clear the way for new life to flourish. Just as a forest regrows after a fire, you, too, can rebuild and thrive after life's most intense challenges. The storm is not your enemy, it's your teacher. It shows you how deep your roots go, how strong your foundation is, and how capable you are of standing tall even in the face of adversity. Don't fear the storm, see it as an opportunity for transformation. Each challenge you face is a test of your resilience, a chance to prove just how strong and unstoppable you truly are. Let the storm empower you. It's not just a trial, it's a stepping stone to a life more extraordinary than you could have imagined. When the winds of life blow hard, stand firm and remember that within every storm lies the potential for rebirth and renewal. Your journey is not defined by the obstacles you face but by your ability to rise above them. In the end, it's not about avoiding challenges but about embracing them as opportunities to grow. You are stronger than you know. And the storms in your life are merely preparing you for something greater. So rise, rebuild, and transform. You are capable of creating a life filled with purpose, strength, and joy. Let today be the beginning of a new chapter. One where you step into your power and claim the extraordinary life that awaits you.